To another installment of Creative Solutions. I'm Travis Chapman.
I'm Kenneth Vaughn.
And our topic for today is So You Call Me Daddy. And this is a topic that, we take seriously because of the fact that, for me, I've been in education for 17 years. And I've seen students that come from different backgrounds, different homes as it relates to socioeconomic status, broken families, all types of things, even homeless children. And when they come to school, it's almost like we have a moral obligation. It is our responsibility to be fathers and mothers as educators to these young men and young women. And so they're coming in and they're looking for something. Even if they can't articulate it the right way, they may come in your office or come into your classroom just hanging around, not knowing how to start a conversation about what they're going through. So it's essential as an educator and as a school leader that we build relationships with the students, that we have these meaningful conversations with them so they can feel comfortable with us. No, we're not guidance counselors by any means, but what I am saying is that we have a job, we have a role, we have a responsibility in undergirding and supporting these students, and oftentimes, I know for me, they do call me daddy or they do call me unc or whatever the case may be. So I feel obligated to find out ways that I can support them, to build the relationships with them so they feel comfortable enough bringing their problems to me, because oftentimes they don't have individuals at home that they can talk to. Even if there's a parent in the home, sometimes there's so much derision and division between the child and the parent that they feel like they can't talk to the parent, and we're their outlet. We're that source that they need in order to get whatever off their chest. And so it's essential for us to play daddy and to play mom in the school system.
One of the things that we talk about all the time is there's a heavy thing or heavy weight that's put on me when somebody say call me daddy or they call me aunt. I understand that they're counting on me at a whole different level because they see me as the person that's going to protect and correct them. And and we have difficult conversations sometimes, especially with students, because there's an implication for me. I gotta protect and correct you, but also they gotta understand if you calling me daddy, you calling me uncle, there's a way that you're gonna have to act while we're here because you're a reflection of me. And it's understanding that relationship, and it's a give and take. One of the things that I feel most importantly is that they call me daddy, right, or uncle, because I go through and I communicate, to them where I see them going. Does it make any sense? And I do not alter my vision for them. Does it make? I'm adamant about saying I'm walking by your classroom and you better be there on time. Show me your grades. What's going on with your grades? Did you turn your projects in? Because that's when you tell a student that you care. It's not about this superficial stuff. Hey, I love you. No, they're not hearing it. They want to know whether or not if your words match up with your actions. You see what I'm saying? Because then you become somebody that's pontificating, right? Versus somebody that's acting on what they believe in. So one of the things that we're adamant about, when we walk through the hallway, you need to be in class on time, right? You need to be in that class getting the stuff done. And I walked in your classroom. I'm walked to your desk to look and see if you're getting your stuff done, because as your father, it's my job, or as your uncle, it's my job to go through and correct you. So here's the thing, educators, and I want to put this out there for leaders too. You got to get to a point that you're very candid with your students about what their expectations are. And you got to also understand that there's going to be some times where the kid's going to buck up and be like, no, well, I don't like that, so-and-so. I'm like, listen, no, I don't care if you like it. I call you my child, and there's a certain way that I'm going to treat Michaela Vaughn. There's a certain way I'm going to treat Mason Vaughn, and it's the same expectation that I have for you. And understand that there's going to be times they buck back, but they love you enough to understand that, listen, sometimes they're immature. So you have to be at a point where you correct them. But most importantly, you got to go through and communicate the vision that you have for them in the future. Because students move towards something that's compelling, some way that you see them differently. Because they always have people who overgeneralize, who marginalize, and who kind of dehumanize them and saying that you're a statistic. No, baby, you're not a statistic. Because I see your future. And it's bright.
When students come into my office, they understand that they're more than just a piece of meat on a conveyor belt in a factory. It's not get them in, get them out. If there's a disciplinary referral, we're gonna do process. We're gonna talk about that as well. But we're also gonna talk about what's going on. How was your day? what led up to this particular moment that caused you to do this particular thing, right? You're not in the factory. We're not going to get you in. We're not going to get you out. I'm going to pull up your grades. I'm going to see what your academics look like. What is your behavior, your past behaviors? What is your attendance like? And then we're going to talk about me communicating with your teachers to see what we can do to help you to be successful. So I'm looking holistically at the individual. And as they sit across from me, and oftentimes I don't sit behind my desk and the student is sitting on the other side of my desk. We get to the table together. And they understand that that is relational, because it becomes more than that, more than I'm just an authoritative figure here at the school. No. I am your daddy. I am here to support you. I'm here to make you understand that whatever you need to be successful in your future, I am here. And when they see that, that's when they realize they can call me daddy. They can call me uncle.
Can I do a timeout?
Timeout.
You know why? Because you are close enough in proximity to that student that they feel you. Right? So here's the thing. In one of the video series that we coming up next, is we're going to be talking about you can't lead them if you're afraid of them, right?
Oh, wow.
So here's one of the key points is if you stand it off because you're afraid of your student population, you'll never be able to move them. They will never call you dad, because a real dad nurtures his or her child. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Real dad, real mom that nurtures their child. So one of the key pieces is you got to be close enough to them, right? But then secondly, you got to speak to them. If you're standing off, and here's the thing for teachers or for leaders, if you're standing off, you're not going to be able to move the students. So I just want to kind of go through and make sure we convey that. They call you daddy because you're close, right? Because you're nurturing them. Doesn't make any sense. You can't nurture them from a distance.
Can't do it. You know what I'm figuring out? We're going to have to do a part 2 on this. This is good. This conversation is a little bit deeper than what we're dealing with on the surface right here. So we're going to stop it right here. So you call me daddy. We're Creative Solutions. I'm Travis Chapman.
I'm Kenneth Vaughn.
Thank you for joining us for part 1. There will be a part 2.